Hello there, my spooky, scary skeletons. It's Glowing Real Life, your guide to the ghoulish, your sharer of the spook, and a fan of all things frightful. Welcome back to another episode of my Halloween Spooktacular. And as you can see, I have a big box in front of me, and I'm really excited to open this up. The wonderful people over at Lionsgate Entertainment sent me this package to celebrate the DVD release of Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, which comes out on November 5th, so be sure to go pick it up because it's a super awesome movie, really spooky. But since it's so close to Halloween, they decided to throw in a few spooky treats. So let's open it up. So let's open up this box. It's pretty big. Let's get this out and on the table. Alright, so there's the first item, and she's looking great. If you don't know, this is actually one of the monsters from the movie, but it's very cute because, you know, she's a pumpkin and she has her wonderful black hair. And then it looks like there's some other stuff in here. Oh, we got some tattoos, temporary tattoos. That's fun. Those used to be like so big. When I was younger, I would have tons of temporary tattoos, but I would just pick them off. I don't even know why I put them on. But these are really cool because these are spooky, so you wouldn't want to pick them off. Alright, and then we have the super cute Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark backpack. And I think this is awesome because it has Harold the Scarecrow on it. If you can't tell already, there is a hole in the back of her head filled with some spooky treats. So let's get into that. Let us see what is inside. There's a lot of stuff in here. All right, so first up, oh, we should make it like a pick one. Okay, so first up we have some spirit gum. So that's interesting. Wonder what that's for. All right. Next up, we have latex liquid, which just seems so weird to say. I'm going to call it liquid latex. But, you know, this can be good for a lot of FX. And then there's this, which, oh, okay. So this is a link of where you can find a tutorial for the spider pimple, which I think is going to be in the next video. I think we're going to do this whole makeup look because there's 3 different looks where you can have like a little bit of pimple, a bigger pimple with little spider legs sticking out, and then full-blown spiders on the face. Crazy look. So, yeah, come back next time for that look where we do all this fun makeup. But now, let's see what else is in here. All right. Oh, we got some candy because, I mean, excuse me, it's Halloween. You gotta have candy. All right. Cream makeup, so like white, like face paint, always crucial to Halloween. Blood! Fake blood. So we got some blood, so that's good. I mean, when do you not need fake blood? Let's see. Ooh. Oh, there's a cockroach! Alright, so there is little fake cockroaches, which is going to be fun. I'm going to lay those around the house for my family to find and freak out. Alright, I think, oh, it's a cookie. Okay. So this is like the pimple with the little spider leg sticking out, and it's a cookie. So I should probably mention, because the spider pimple seems to be a big theme, if you haven't seen the movie, it's one of these Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark from the movie, and it's all about this pimple that keeps getting bigger and bigger, and then spiders are involved. I won't give it away too much, even though you'll see. So yeah, I appreciate the cookie. I'm sure it tastes very good, but it doesn't look too appetizing, to be honest, because of the pimple. All right, so next up we have the edible toe, which is another one of the stories from the movies about how this edible toe is in a stew. Oh, oh, it smells good. It smells really nice. It smells like, it kind of smells a little bit like a Twinkie, but with like some strawberry element. Oh my gosh, it smells really good. It smells really good, even though it's a big toe. All right, so here is the toe, and then there's like this bloody stump at the end. So it smells like it's a very good strawberry scented toe. Let's see if I can get a little taste of it. It's a Rice Krispie treat. That's great. So let's check out the rest of the box. All right, looks like we got even more candy, which I am thrilled about. Even more candy, I'm telling you. Thank you, friendly folks at Lionsgate, for hooking us up with all the candy. It's not even Halloween yet. Ooh. Now we got little plastic spiders for the spider pimple look. All right, so next up, we have these. Oh, this is iconic for Halloween. The little face paint crayons. Even more candy. There is a good candy stash here. So next up, it's the DVD Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. And this is the DVD, Blu-ray, and digital copy. More candy. All right, we got so cool. We had the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark book series. So before this was a movie, it was a book series, and there's 3 here. But that's really cool because then you can read the books, then watch the movie, and then do the makeup from the movie. So it's a whole like experience that you can do, and I think that's super fun. The last thing is again, a Halloween classic. I don't think we're going to need all of these colors for our spider look, but you know, they're always useful for Halloween. So let's talk a little bit about the movie. I know I've given you guys some spoilers, but let's get into what I thought about it. So, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark is a movie about a group of teenagers, Stella, Augie, and Chuck, who decide on Halloween that they're going to pull a prank on some of the high school jocks who are kind of bullies to them. But the prank ends up going not how they expected, and so while they are escaping from the bullies, they meet a newcomer named Ramon, and he decides to help them, and they all go flee to this haunted, abandoned house. And this is the house of Sarah Bellows, and she's kind of a legend in their town of this woman that would write these scary stories to tell the children, and then she would poison the kids. So while they're there, they stumble across Sarah's book of scary stories. And Stella, who's very interesting in writing, she's a writer herself, decides to take it to do some investigation on these scary stories, which is a great idea, taking a haunted item from a haunted house. But anyway, so then she's doing some more investigation. While she's reading the scary stories, the book begins to write new stories. And these stories are all about her friends, and these stories happen in real life. The very first story is Harold, which features Harold the Scarecrow, and that one was pretty creepy. Next up, there's the Big Toe, which is from the Rice Krispie treat toe I just ate, but I'm pretty sure that that toe doesn't belong to anybody. And then next up, we have the Red Spot, and this one was probably the scariest one. This is the spider pimple cookie story, and oh, if you're scared of spiders, I would watch out for this story. Then we have The Dream, which features this lovely, beautiful, pale lady. She was probably my favorite monster out of the whole thing. I found her to be quite cute. I mean, I love her little smile. And then finally, we had the Jangly Man, which that's like the polar opposite of the pale lady. He was so scary. I'm telling you, that monster was so creepy looking. I've been thinking about him many times after I've seen this movie, especially if I wake up in the middle of the night. I'm like, oh no, he's probably here. The Jangly Man's inside my closet. And I'm usually not too scared of monsters, but something about the way he looked just really got to me. So, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark is a PG-13 movie, which I think it's really good because you know it's not going to be like super violent or super scary. And I think it's good for people who are kind of easing their way into watching horror movies. Maybe if you're a little nervous, or if you don't really like a lot of blood and guts and gore like slasher movies, this movie is great because it doesn't really focus on that. It focuses more on like paranormal and creepiness, which I personally find to be a lot scarier. And I have to say that this movie is definitely scary, and I think it definitely holds strong on the PG-13 rating. I wouldn't go under 13 because it's creepy, okay? As we've established, I'm 17 and the Jangly Man was like scary. But overall, I would have to say I really liked this movie. I also loved that it had like spooky vibes to it. Like it was like right around Halloween and all these spooky things are happening and it's scary stories, which is such a classic like Halloween thing. It just felt like it had a nice spooky atmosphere to the movie. And I'm just like playing with her hair like as I'm talking. It's relaxing. And another thing is I really liked it. It was actual teenagers in the movie. I thought that was really cool because it's always fun to like imagine what you would do in that situation. I would definitely recommend this movie, watching it on Halloween. In fact, I'm planning on bringing it over to my Halloween party to watch with my friends because it's fun. You know, it's a group of teenagers. You could be a group of teenagers, but you know, you could be any age. But it's still, I think it's a fun movie to watch with friends, get scared, eat some candy, eat some popcorn, all be scared collectively by the Jangly Man. Comment down below if you've seen this movie. What was your favorite story? Because I want to know. My favorite story, I would probably have to say would be The Red Spot, just because it like really freaked me out the most. So be sure to go pick up Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark November 5th and go check it out. I think you're going to really like it. Overall, I would have to say I give this movie 5 out of 5 spooks for creepiness. And a big thank you to Lionsgate Entertainment for sending me this box. Oh my goodness, I had a great time opening it up and seeing everything, and you better believe I'm going to dig into that candy. And be sure to come back tomorrow for the makeup video where we're going to be applying the look from The Red Spot. So go check that out. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a spooky video just like this one. I'll see you all next time. Don't forget to stay spooky. Bye.